Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Scott Christner of Carnegie. Scott, thanks for joining us. Now Carnegie has a background in the mobile sector. Now you're trying to bring that to the satellite sector. How are you educating them?
Well, that's very interesting. There's a few of us from the satellite background. I've been in satellite for many years, about 25 years. But we're a little bit of a slow-moving industry and slow to take on new technologies. But Carnegie has had a background in app development, game development, mobile network optimization, analytics, and so forth. And they're bringing that mindset to the satellite world. And so that's really where the SatBridge comes from. It is a piece of hardware, but it has a series of services behind it, like the Carnegie Calling Cloud, or what we call the C3, that provides connectivity that wasn't available before, like use your own phone number. You don't need a separate SIM card. Use your own phone number, so if somebody calls your number, they don't have to know you're on satellite. It'll just come through. You have all the caller ID features, etc. And that's just never been available on satellite before.
Now you mentioned the C3 solutions. What is it? What does it do?
It's really a core network or a virtual network where we are able to take in messaging calls from the other devices, and in this case the SatBridge, and make it look to the terrestrial network world as if it's just as if we're a roaming partner or a cellular company ourselves. So we're transparent as far as going over satellite and function just like a normal mobile phone does. The app that goes along with it is really industry leading because it's more of what the customer is familiar with. Looks the same on iOS and Android, and as well as just provides the smooth features where a lot of the other satellite apps to go with their satellite Wi-Fi hotspots are a little bit clunky.
Now the trends are changing. Mobile's looking at satellite and satellite's looking at mobile. How do you see that progressing?
Well, I see really satellite has to kind of conform to the mobile phone industry, I think, and that's sort of what's going on with the concepts for the new LEO, the mega constellations. They're trying to give more ubiquitous service at higher data rates. But because the mobile phone really brings a high volume, and the satellite industry needs to take advantage of that in their devices, and the way, and that's what the user's experience is really set by the mobile network, and so they don't want to see that change when they go to, say, the SatBridge, and that's what we try to bring to the customer, is an experience that's exactly like on their mobile phone or their web browser, and that includes the ease of use, if I may. The product itself, this is the antenna, and actually can be carried around like this. But when you set up the antenna, all you need is kind of a general pointing, and a lot of the other products you need to fine-tune the pointing, but this has its own antenna pointing, so you set it up like this and it'll do a search and lock on itself, so that makes it a lot easier for the user. The actual unit can pop out and you can connect it via cable, so you can put this indoors and put this at a more advantageous place for transmitting on the satellite.
Now at the moment there's a lot of disruptive technologies coming into the market. What's Carnegie's take on that?
Well, we're a part of it in many ways. We were talking about the SatBridge here and the Carnegie Calling Client. Well, we try to make as much common use of what we're doing in satellite with what we're also doing in IoT. A lot of the Wi-Fi functionalities are the same for the satellite products as they are for the IoT. And then with the IoT, we also have a whole set of sensors and system that's built around LoRa. But what we bring to the table is what, as far as disruptive, I think, is in all of these products we bring a complete solution. We're not just making the equipment, we're making the app, we're making the connectivity, we're rolling it out. It's a lot of the IoT networks are all solar powered, so it's and we've got to focus on bringing down the price.
So I understand you're making an announcement today.
Yes, we're very proud to announce that today, after months of working with Thuraya, that we're partnering with Thuraya. We can say that publicly now, and that's both for the products and the whole suite of services.
Excellent. Thank you very much.